Hello, my dear friends. Last time, when we had a word, we were talking about the business, and we have known many other ways from which a consultant can help you out grow your business. Now, when we go ahead, when we decided what business we are into and what we want to do, so obviously we want to be a best at that, right? So how we can do the best than the others? So it will give us a competitive edge. For that, you need to know a very simple analysis. It is most powerful analysis. I will say it is one of the most powerful, and it is yet very underrated. This analysis is a marriage of two analyses, internal and external, from which we are going to cover today is an internal analysis. You must be heard about SWOT. Yes, it is most powerful but yet underrated analysis. It is one of most powerful tool which will give your business and competitive edge, from which we call SWOT. The first two words are strengths, opportunities, threats, weaknesses and threats. So from which the strengths and weaknesses, SW, these two analysis or these two factors make one analysis that is called as an internal analysis. Now this SWOT is a magical tool. This applies to everything in a business, to the human, to the business in all. What we are going to discuss today is an internal analysis, which comprises of strengths and weaknesses. And why this is called as an internal analysis? Because the strengths or weaknesses both lies in yourself. Even the strengths and weaknesses are there in each and every organization. And if you want to have a competitive edge, then you need to use your strengths against your weaknesses. Now, what exactly the strengths? How to find it out? Very simple analysis, so very simple tactics. Use the positive things in your organization. Just list it down. What technology you have in your hand. Your people, what they do their best. Your business, what your business offer, which is more good, which is best than the other competitors. What are the resources you are having which gives an edge over your competitors? What is that technology that you are having that your competitor doesn't have? There are a list of factors which enable your business do much better than your competitors. That all comes under strengths. Now these strengths can be anything which will give you an edge. This can be a simple thing, from simple thing to the complicated technology. If we talk about the Google, the strength of Google is data. The world's biggest company built on data. Technology, yes, they use technology as a tool, but what they got much better is a data. When you talk about Google, we all, whoever use the Android mobile, they have given a permission. Now Google is aware of where are you currently, what have you done, Where were you? Where are you planning to go? Or what website you have visited? What you are trying to purchase? What you are intended to purchase? Now this data is the strength of Google. As like that, what strengths you or your business has? You need to analyze these strengths. Once you analyze your strengths, you will know that what are my positives. Now these weapons you need to use to overcome your negatives or your area of improvements. So what are these area of improvements? How you are going to identify? You want to know? So if you are thorough with your strengths, I would like to do one exercise. You should note down your strengths. As I said, it is an internal analysis. The strengths lies in yourself. Like that, your weaknesses also lies in yourself. So you need to identify what is your weaknesses. What is that factor which are taking away some opportunities, where you are losing an edge over your opponents or your competitors? What are those area of improvements? That can be the same what I said, because the strengths and weaknesses are like have a common factor. For an example, if we consider, let's take an example of 4G, 5G, 2G, 1G. When this 1G, yes, some of you said 1G, yes. Edge, GPRS, then 3G, then 4G, and then 5G. So, how they come up with these versions? Is there all new technology? No, my dear friend, it is not all new technology. They have identified the weaknesses in current technology and they come up. Like that, even you have some weaknesses. Even your business have some scope to improve. And this scope, if you identify, how you will identify? By clubbing your strengths, utilizing that strengths to fight over weaknesses. So once you identify your weaknesses, you can utilize your strengths. So you need to identify weaknesses first. As this technology has identified weaknesses, like there is a drop in network, there is a drop of package, there is a speed, there is a latency, they come up with the new version. As like that, you can also come up with the better version of your business or your business practices. If you identified your weaknesses and you work upon it, you can give a better output, you can have a better competitive advantage. So for this time, we will concentrate on internal analysis of business. So it is a simple brainstorming activity. Sit with your team, ask them what are my areas of improvement. Do the brainstorming. Ask them what are the best practices we do than the competitors. They will give you your strengths. Ask them what our competitors are doing better than us and we are not doing it. That will be your weaknesses. So you will identify why we are not able to do it. That will give you your weaknesses. And once you work on these things, you can do the miracles. That's what I said initially. It is the most underrated but most powerful tool. There is another part of this analysis, which is opportunity and threat. which we called as external analysis. And reason why? Because this is not inside your organization. These are not handled by you. These are not controlled by you. Strengths and weaknesses, that inside you. You can control them. You can work on it. You can get rid of it. Opportunities and threat comes from outside. So if you want to grab the opportunity, you want to stop the threat, you need to work on external factors. But that is not the topic for this communication. This time I will come with another video on which we will talk about the external analysis. But till then, if you have some queries or you want to add something, you want to say something, please write down in a comment and please let me know what extra you want to know. Thank you so much.